The death toll following the tsunami caused by the Anak Krakatau volcano has risen to at least 373, Indonesia's disaster mitigation agency says. Saturday saw giant waves crash into coastal towns on the islands of Sumatra and Java. It is thought that volcanic activity set off undersea landslides, which, in turn generated the killer waves. 559 people are injured, while 128 remain missing, said agency spokesman Sutopo Purwo Nugroho in a statement. Coastal residents near the volcano have been warned to keep away from beaches amid fears it could trigger a new tsunami. Anak Krakatau erupted again on Sunday, spewing ash and smoke. Video shot from a charter plane captured the magnitude of the volcanic event in the Sunday Strait between Sumatra and Java. Rescue efforts are being hampered by blocked roads, but heavy lifting equipment is being transported to badly hit areas to help search for victims. The spokesman for the National Disaster Management Agency told a news conference that another tsunami is a possibility because of the continued volcanic eruptions of Anak Krakatau. Recommendations from the Meteorology, Climatology and Geophysical Agency are that people should not carry out activities on the beach and stay away from the coast for a while, he said. Anak Krakatau, which emerged in 1927 from the caldera that was formed during the eruption of Krakatoa in 1883, has seen increased activity in recent months, with the people asked to avoid the area around its crater. On Monday, Mr. Sutopo put out a series of tweets explaining why there was no early warning for this tsunami. He said that Indonesia's early warning system is set up to monitor earthquakes but not undersea landslides under volcanic eruptions, which can also generate deadly waves. But, he added, with 13% of the world's volcanoes in Indonesia alone, it was crucial for the country to develop such a system. He confirmed there was no tsunami advance warning system on the night of the disaster, adding that because of lack of funds, vandalism to the buoys and technical faults, there had been no operational tsunami warning system since 2012. The tsunami struck at 21:30 local time, at 8:30 GMT, during a local holiday, with few of the warning signals that might have come had it been generated by an earthquake. Seawater did not recede as it would with an earthquake tsunami, and experts say that even if there had been warning buoys near the volcano, there would have been minimal alert time. The waves destroyed hundreds of buildings, sweeping away cars and uprooting trees in several popular tourist destinations, including the Tanyang Lesson Beach Resort, West Java. Footage shared on social media showed a large wave crashing into a tent in the resort, in which popular Indonesian rock band 17 were performing. Members of the band were seen being swept away as the wave destroyed the stage. By Jonathan Amos, BBC Science correspondent. Everyone in the region will have been aware of Anak Krakatau, the volcano that emerged in the Sea Channel just less than 100 years ago. But its rumblings and eruptions have been described by local experts as relatively low-scale and semi-continuous. In other words, it's been part of the background, and yet it is well known that volcanoes have the capacity to generate big waves. The mechanism as ever is the displacement of a large volume of water. The first satellite imagery returned after the event on Saturday points strongly to a collapse in the west-southwest flank of the volcano. This would have sent millions of tons of rocky debris into the sea, pushing out waves in all directions. Indonesia is prone to tsunamis. because it lies on the ring of fire, the line of frequent earthquakes and volcanic eruptions that circles virtually the entire Pacific Rim. In September, more than 2,000 people died when a powerful earthquake struck just off the central Indonesian island of Sulawesi, setting off a tsunami that engulfed the coastal city of Palu. On 26 December 2005, a series of huge waves, triggered by a powerful earthquake in the Indian Ocean, killed about 228,000 people in 13 countries, mostly in Indonesia. However, tsunamis caused by volcanic activity like this are less frequent. In August 1883, Krakatau underwent one of the most violent volcanic eruptions in recorded history. Are you in the affected area? If it is safe to do so, get in touch by emailing HNVA while you RSAY at BBC. Code UK. Our WhatsApp is on 447555 173,285. Please include a contact number. If you are willing to speak to a BBC journalist, you can also contact us in the following ways. A poacher has been ordered to watch the Disney film Bambi repeatedly after he was convicted of illegally killing hundreds of deer. Missouri hunter David Barry, Jr., must view the film at least once a month during his year-long sentence. He was arrested in August along with 2 family members for killing the deer, taking their heads and leaving their bodies to rot. Prosecutors said it is reportedly one of the biggest poaching cases in Missouri history. On top of the jail sentence, the illegal deer hunting, Judge Robert George ordered Barry Jr. to view the Walt Disney movie Bambi, with the first viewing being on or before December 23,
2018.
and at least one such viewing each month thereafter. During his spell in prison, the 1942 cartoon about woodland creatures shows a hunt to kill the mother of eponymous deer character Bambi. A months-long investigation, spanning several states, led to the arrest of Barry Jr., his father David Barry, Sr., and his brother Kyle Barry. According to a local newspaper, the Springfield News Leader, while the total number of deer taken illegally is unknown, Lawrence County's conservation agent Tandy Barnes said it could be several hundred. Barry Jr. received a year-long sentence in Lawrence County Prison after pleading guilty to illegally taking wildlife. He has also been sentenced to a 1-to-0-day term in Barton County Prison for a firearms probation violation, and both he and his father had their hunting privileges revoked for life by the Missouri Conservation Commission. 2 Scandinavian women tourists have been found dead in Morocco, with cords to their necks, the country's interior ministry said. Both bodies were found near the town of Imleo in the High Atlas mountain range, near the foot of North Africa's highest peak, Mount Tepco. The women, from Denmark and Norway respectively, have not yet been named. A police investigation has been launched into their deaths, the Interior Ministry statement said. A popular tourist attraction has become the latest Chinese company to show solidarity with Huawei's chief finance officer, Meng Wanzhou, who was arrested in Canada on 1 December. Shannon Mountain Scenic Park, in eastern Hainan province said it would waive the $9.65 yuan ticket fee for anyone carrying a Huawei phone. Ms. Meng, who was given bail in Canada, faces extradition to the United States on charges of breaking Iran sanctions. Her case has upped tensions with China. Use Huawei phones. Shoot grand photos on the mountain. A notice on the Shannon Park's social media account said, "We wish friends around the world who support Huawei's success and bliss The offer would last until 29 December, the South China Morning Post reported. But it was met with some criticism among China's social media users, who claimed it was discriminatory. Huawei phone owners are being offered other enticements too. They can get a 20% discount at a border in Beijing. Seen in Beijing, bring a Huawei phone and get 20% off. Similar to this story we covered yesterday, https://t://QQXL19YPQL pic.